Hey, thanks for slithering in. My name is Symtherin, and you're watching a speed build in The Sims 4. Did you think I was going to say Disney Channel? Because I almost did, and maybe that's because I've been playing a lot of Dreamlight Valley, but that's not what we're here for today. Today we are building a mini Barndominium. Apparently that's a thing. I don't even know if this is what consists or would be considered a mini Barndominium, but it's a small home. I think it's just under the tile allotment to be considered a tiny home, so I'm gonna say it counts. And yeah, so you get all the benefits there. But if you enjoy this video, if you like this build, don't forget to feed the algorithm and, you know, do the thing. The thumbs up, that really helps. Subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell to get notified when the next video goes live. So the shape here is pretty much figured out. I kind of had it figured out for a while, and it may look familiar to some of you who follow me either on Twitter and maybe Instagram. I've posted it in the stories, but I will add a little pop-up image on the screen here so you can see. It's a shape I kind of randomly came up with. As you can see, I posted it on Twitter. It got a good amount of likes, at least for my tweets anyway. I said love or hate, and a lot of people actually loved it, but the interior was so hard to figure out as far as the floor plan. And I mean, I figured out where the bedroom was going, and I decorated the bedroom, and it was really cute. So that might be turned into a dollhouse unless I actually finish the larger version of this build. But I did really enjoy the shape of this one, so I took it and I made it smaller. So just kind of squeezed it in, and this is what came out. So I thought it was actually really fun. I've never really done anything like a barn build. It's also been a while since I've used a lot of items from cottage living and went with this more traditional vibe, I think, because for a long time I always go for those dream home decorator sofas and the counters and things. Like, a lot of the recent stuff we got has been pretty like mid-century modern, more on the modern side, so that's what I've been inspired to build and work on. So this was a nice change because I don't know about you guys, but I love the cottage living debug menu. From the landscaping to the cute little items. We end up adding a car here, and the mushrooms, they're so stinking cute. This build also has a chicken coop in the backyard, so your Sims can do that, and some of those gardening patches. So yeah, lots of activities. There's also it is only one bedroom, and I really wanted to make it two, but unfortunately the space that I pretty much cornered off or blocked in when I was doing the floor plan that was meant to be the second bedroom, I went to go and furnish it, and then I realized I have nowhere for the bathroom. So it became a bathroom, and then I tried, so round walls are so glitchy, right? I tried to turn this tower that's in the front, the second floor, I tried to turn it into a bedroom, but in order to make it work, I had to add tiles, and the ladder, I couldn't even get a ladder in and up there. And so the second floor of the tower here is completely empty. There's like a hanging chandelier that I put in there just to kind of light it up and maybe to see it from the outside, but other than that, it's completely non-functional, and that's just round walls. But I use such a small, like the smallest round wall that I could use to make it fit in this build, since I minimized it. Here we are in the backyard. I also got to play around with terrain tools, which is fun because it's been a while since I've played around with it. So we got some slopes Very, very small slopes. But nonetheless, they are slopes, so nothing drastic, but enough to notice, I guess. There may be some things in the backyard that are floating. I kind of noticed that when I was going through the tour. Before I put this on the gallery, I'll try and remember to use the tool mod to lower and whatnot and make it work so that it doesn't look weird. But if I don't, I'm sorry. And it's usually just the mushrooms. I think everything should be functional. I believe so. I play tested most of the interior anyway, so I know that is functional. Speaking of interior, we're gonna go and do that right now, I believe. And we're starting here with the dining room, which is actually where I started because this is right here in the tower. And I knew I wanted it to be a little cozy. I got a little spandrel to open it up. And I don't know. I thought it was a cute little dining nook. Perfect space for it. Here I'm trying to make this end table work. So just pretend it fits against the wall. But I don't know. Do any of you have round walls in your homes? I don't. I'm curious, do you? Because how does that work in real life? I don't know. Maybe I just play The Sims too much. So I end up leaving this mirror here because it didn't look too odd on the wall. And we clutter it up. At first, I thought about keeping this limited packs. But I always think about doing that and then I never follow through because I think of things that I want to use in it. Like that lamp from Cats and Dogs. So I grew up in an era where those lamps were pretty common to see in homes. My grandparents had a couple of them and my parents actually have one of the lamps that my grandparents did have. Does that make sense? English, you know. So basically when my grandfather died, we, the whole family went in, grabbed what we wanted, and my parents grabbed one of those lamps, which I thought was really pretty because I always loved those lamps. They're so pretty. They're so pretty and like vintage. I'm really into the vintage. Anyway, we're here in the kitchen now and I'm trying to figure out some wallpaper. I think we end up going with the same stone I used on the tower. So nothing too fancy, but very cozy, I believe. It's been a while since I've done a country kitchen. Because, like I said, the Dream Home Decorator cabinets and counters have kind of taken over my kitchens. And every time I try to use something else, I'm like, nope, don't like it. But this time I pretty much forced myself to do it and I loved it. I love this kitchen. I love how cozy it is. It's kind of small. That's the front door. You walk into the kitchen and you can head to the backyard from there, or you can, head into the rest of the house. But I don't know. I like how it came out and I hope you do too. Yeah, we got some blankets. Definitely cozy. Speaking of cozy, if you aren't on Instagram or even Twitter or you're not following me on there, which I don't know why you're not, on Instagram, I did hit 1,500 followers, so we are celebrating with a little bit of a room challenge. So I'll pop that up on this screen as well. So basically, you're going to take this shell of a room and turn it to a cozy space and use the hashtag #SimsCozyChallenge. I think it's perfect timing for a cozy challenge, and it's fall, it's getting cold. Get your hot cocoa or your tea or your coffee if you prefer. I prefer coffee or hot cocoa. But yeah, it's fun. There's no prizes. It's just for fun. And I have been loving the entry so far. So make sure you go and follow that hashtag definitely on Instagram to see everybody's entries. It's so cute and cozy. Also, if you're still hanging around, I do want to remind you all that the Sims 4 base game is going to be free pretty soon. What is it? In a week? Something like that? 2 weeks? A week and a half? What day is it? 10 days? Something like that. October 18th, I believe, is when the base game will be free. And if I'm not mistaken, if you currently own the base game, I think the Desert Lux kit is still free or up for grabs. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have the dates in front of me and I should have grabbed them. But here we're in the living room, and I don't know, which couch did I end up using? The paranormal couch. I haven't used that one in a while. So I thought it was cute and surprisingly pairs pretty well with cats and dogs. Not too bad. Yeah, the decorations in here pretty simple. Add some paintings and some plants. Obviously, we're using a lot of the Blooming Rooms kit because I can't not use it. Never. If anyone's against kits, but you want to get like, maybe not against kits, but you're not interested in the kits, but you're a builder and you love plants, get the Blooming Rooms kit. I promise you'll get your money's worth. All the items there are just, they're top tier, they're gorgeous. And I want another plants kit, or maybe a clutter kit, or a curtain kit, or something, you know? More clutter. I need more clutter in my life, at least in my game. So there's that. As you can see over there on the side next to the living room is where I planned on putting like a kid's room, but unfortunately it became the bathroom. And I think where the toilet is, it has a great view for when you're doing whatever, your business, you know? Angry poop with a view. Anyway, here is the actual bedroom, the only bedroom in here in this home. So you can have up to 2 Sims. I think you can probably easily expand, probably make the barn 2 stories, maybe loft it if you wanted to. That would have been a good idea, but we were keeping under the tiles. So, but if you don't care about that, you can definitely download this build from the gallery, make any changes you want, whatever you see fit. You have my permission. Even if you didn't have my permission, I mean, you can still do it anyway. Just, you know, don't upload it and then claim it, or like re-upload it and claim it as your own, because guys, that's not cool. That is not cool. I don't think I have to tell any of you guys that, because you guys are nice people and you're awesome. But I use these plaid wallpaper with the wainscoting from Decor to the Max kit. But anyway, I am rambling. We're working on a gallery wall here, and yeah, we're gonna head into the tour. So if you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and don't forget to ring that bell so that you'll be notified the next time a video goes live. I can't wait to talk to you guys again, and hope you guys have a great week, and see you next time. Bye bye.